こんにちピ皆さん。Pink Lemonadeです。How's everyone doing? It's Pink Lemonade. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Cold Frost Gamer. Hello. Hi, Cold Frost. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. We're gonna be doing some art, some more art tonight. Whoa, I am super wiggly. I played with some of my sensitivity settings on Mitene, which is my face tracking program, and I figured, cause I felt like recently my body movement has been pretty static, pretty like not very movie, and now I feel like I got the schmoves. Look at me go! Wow, I'm barely moving my head at all. I think my sensitivity might be a little too high now. It's definitely more responsive, but it's so like this is me just moving a little bit to the left. I go all the way off screen. Chobi, bro, Chobi, welcome to the stream, welcome. I'm having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. JJ Bryant, hi Pink, hi JJ, welcome to the stream, welcome. I'm having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. The Cold Frost, I got new shoes today. Ooh, awesome. What kind of shoes? I always like getting new gym shoes. I feel like they're the comfiest kind of shoes to wear, in my opinion. I have these really cute pair of Nikes that are pink, which is kind of fitting. They're pink, and I really like them a lot. No Name, yo, No Name, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you, No Name. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hey, damn it, everybody's streaming when I'm busy. I'm sorry you're busy. But make sure to get your work done, okay? Work is important. I understand if you can't make a stream because you're busy. I appreciate the support and you dropping in anyways, Era. Hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. No Names, congrats on 250. Thank you. I did reach 250. I was actually surprised. We're already at 252, which is very surprising to me because I don't know why. I just feel like the past month the growth was I guess I don't want to say slow, but it wasn't as fast as not normally. It was pretty static, and I was okay with that because I wasn't putting out as much content as I normally do, so I was like, oh, it's okay. And then we got like 3 or 4 new subscribers within the last 2 weeks, so it was really surprising actually. But thank you, No Name. I appreciate the congratulations. Cold Frost Adidas. Ooh, I have a pair of Adidas too. I really like Adidas and Nikes are super comfy. I think I have the Superstar. I think they're called the Superstar brand of shoe. And those are really comfy. I'm gonna actually really quick. We're gonna go to settings. Wait, no. Avatar adjustments. I changed the body sensitivity, or no, I changed some sensitivity, and now I'm going all over the place. So I gotta turn that down a little bit. I put it at 1.6. I think I'm gonna pull it down to 1.25. Save setting. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, I'm not schmoovin' as much anymore. Era, I think you hit 252 and people subscribe to me, and because you are my featured channels and my friend list. Ooh, thank you then, Era. I appreciate the little boost. We gotta boost each other up. We gotta give each other the good old boost. I really appreciate that though, Era. Thank you so much. But we're doing some more drawing, so let's switch over. Let me transition to this and pull up my little thing. So you might have seen in the thumbnail, I kind of redid the whole drawing, so it looks very different now. I've been working on it today. So it looks a lot different, but I feel like we're basically in the same position we were in when we left off yesterday. Things just look a little more clean, and it's a lot closer to what I want it to look like. There's still some like things I need to like. I'm not really happy with the bangs yet. I feel like they need to be a little more like, whoa, there we go, like that kind of. But yeah, we still have Farhad-chan underneath. She's right here. So I think they look very similar, right? I think you can see the similarities. This is wait, put that on this layer. Forehead Chan. But you can see the inspiration between Forehead Chan and her new iteration. I think this iteration is much more kind, and I'm really happy with the pose. It looks much more lifelike than it did before. I felt like it didn't look as lifelike when I was working on it yesterday. It looked very static. So we can chalk that up to me having on-stream jitters. I'm gonna blame it on that because one, was that the first stream I did since my break? I think that was the first time I streamed since my break. So one, was it? When did I take my break? Last week? The weeks blur together, you guys. I have no idea when weeks are anymore. But I think it was the first stream I did since my break, so I think I was a little out of it. I wasn't my normal self. Was one, and two, I don't really draw live on stream from scratch too often. So I do think that probably also played a factor. I was probably a little nervous for that reason, but we've got this little thing she's holding. If you guys don't know what this is a kalimba. It's a musical instrument. And then in this hand, she's going to be waving. So it's going to be kind of like well, let's do a wave really quick. So there's this little thing's in the way. We gotta get rid of that. This is supposed to be a wave. This is just reference, so I remember, because I didn't know when I knew I was going to be working on it tonight, but I didn't know, like, if I was going to stick with it. I was between a peace sign and a wave, but I think a wave makes more sense. It'd be weird for her to be, like, holding this and throwing up a peace sign. And I figured the thumb is over here on this side, so this thumb will be on this side if we're going to do kind of like a regular. What do thumbs look like? What does that thumb look like? I think it's like pointy, but a little fat too. So there's one finger. We'll go over here too. Anime hand fingers are really skinny. I feel like this hand, I'm not too happy. It kind of looks like an old hand. Like, it looks wrinkly for some reason. And I think the reason it looks so off to me is because it doesn't have that. Anime fingers kind of have this point to them, I feel like. They're very pointy. If you've ever looked at anime, very thin and pointy. So I think that might be the reason why it looks so off, in my opinion. So we're going to try to do a wave here. Already not looking great. Hands are hard to draw. Maybe I should probably start more out with the shapes. I feel like when you're doing hands, oops, that's the wrong one. When you're doing hands, especially, I like to break it down into shapes. So this is her wrist right here. That's where her wrist is. Let's get rid of to the wrist. So then, hands usually kind of have like this shape to them. They're kind of very rectangular, if that makes sense. So it's like a big old rectangle. There's rectangle hand. Well, no. I changed it back. It needs to be a little taller rectangle. Rectangle. Alright. And then you can kind of draw the fingers right here. And sometimes people will do like 1, 2, 3, and these like are supposed to represent the joints. I kind of just like doing one at the tip to like show how thick the finger will be. So there's one. So that would be the pointer finger, and then you have the middle finger, which is the longest right here, only slightly longer. And then you have, if she's waving, when you're waving, your fingers are a little more spread out. They're not that pointed. So I feel like this would be a little more like that, closer like that. And then your middle finger is a little bit more straight. And again, it's the longest. And then this one is your ring finger, and then your pinky's kind of just over on the side chilling. So I mean, that's kind of what it'll look like, right? So then you just go in and you kind of just go with the shape. When I'm doing hands a lot, I'll look at my own hand for reference a lot. So I guess if it looks weird, then you can just say, oh, it's because Pink's hand looks weird in real life. And this is supposed to be kind of like where the webbing is, where this line hits. That's where the webbing's supposed to. Not webbing. I don't know. Is it called webbing? What's the little squishy part right between your fingers? I think that's just called webbing. I don't know what else you would call it. These fingers are way too bulbous, but it's just a sketch. We're still sketching, so it's okay. I'm not too worried about fingers right now. We're just getting a good, and then it kind of goes like that, and then it kind of goes down like that. So let's clean this up a bit and see what we're left with. If it looks really bad or if it looks somewhat normal. Because sometimes you erase it and it'll look horrible. But, you know, it's a starting point. It's something to work off of. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like Bob Ross says, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. And the nice part about digital art specifically... It looks like an octopus! Doesn't it kind of look like an octopus? Wait. I mess around in art too much. I should be done with this drawing by now, but... It kind of looks like a cute little octopus. If you go like... Just like boop, boop. It kind of looks like a little octopus or squid or something. Is this cursed? I think he's cute. I think he's very cute. Am I dying and hallucinating, or am I actually seeing Pink drawing hands? I can draw hands decent. I'm no Picasso, right? I'm no Picasso. This is cute. I don't care what anyone says. This is cute. My definition of cute. Let's put that hand back on her wrist. Like, get rid of the bones. Ah, shoot. Hue saturation? No. We have to... There's some things we can fix. But first, the hand needs to be much bigger. It looks kind of weird. I think it needs to be tilted one. And then also just bigger. Big hand. Not too big. Not too big. Just a little bigger. And then, yeah, we have to fix the fingers. The fingers are the weirdest part, in my opinion. So, put that there for now. It kind of looks like the back of her hand. It doesn't really look like the front of her hand. Hi, Candy. Yo, what's up? Hi, Candy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're attempting to draw some hands right now. Fresh Jam. Hello, Pink. The hand octopus. The handopus. Oh, that's a cute name for it. It's cute. See, I think it's cute too. I think it is cute. I don't think it's cursed. I think maybe the reason it looks like the back and not the front is because we're lacking like this part. You know how like your hand kind of does this. I don't know what your wrist. I guess that would technically be your wrist. So like that. Okay, now we gotta fix the fingers. Now it's the fingers that are cursed. We gotta fix these up. I think this is probably too far down. So that needs to be a little fixed. And then these aren't far down enough. Okay, that's too far. There's a thin line between too far and not far enough. Okay. Like that. And then like pinky. See, I think that already looks a little better. It's a blessed octopus hand. Yoshikage Kira approves. I think if you saw that in a laboratory, wouldn't you want to rescue it? I would. Alright, now we gotta fix the bulbousness of the fingers. They're too bulby. This one's okay. The thumb I want to fix too. But the middle finger and the thumb especially, I feel like are too bulbous. So let's See, anime fingers end in this point. Like that, this middle finger, that's an anime finger. I haven't seen too many anime fingers in my days, but if I was gonna clock an anime finger, that would be an anime finger. Fresh Jam, what side is the thumb on? That's probably why it's setting off your mind. So this side, the thumb is gonna be here. This is the thumb. Because on this hand, the thumb, it'll look like this from behind. So the thumb's on the back, and then the hand goes down. I have to fix this too. This isn't in the right position, but I finished the fingers pretty decently. But the thumb is on this side, so then this thumb would be on this side, because your thumbs are on opposite sides. So if she put her hands together, right? Wait, right? That would, I think that. So I have to like turn myself around, turn around. Thumb, 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 no, thumb, thumb facing body on both sides. No, your thumbs face away from your body, don't they? Hand, your thumbs point outwards. Your thumbs point. Thumbs normally face inwards. You guys are messing with me unless they're waving with the back of your... Oh, yeah, you're right. If it's facing the people, then it would face inwards. You're right. Okay, you're right. I thought you were talking about if you look at your hands, like you put them in front of your face. Your thumbs go away from your body. When you put, like, if you put your hand in front of your face, your thumb goes to... Well, it depends on your hand. It depends on your hand. No. So, I'm sitting here, and my hand looks like, wah, 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 like this. The thumb points this way when you're looking at it from the front. But that points kind of away from your body. But you're right, if you were waving, then it would be the other way. So yeah, this hand is backwards. Chifuyu's right. Also, Chifuyu, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you for the thumb advice. Yeah, it is pointing the wrong way. Again, unless she has it twisted. Yeah, no. Not waving with the back of the hand. No. Yeah, so that's backwards. Alright, I gotta go back to editing my project since I'm the only one who knows how to edit in my group. Bye, Pink. Thank you so much for joining, Era. I hope you finish your project soon. And thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. And good luck with the editing. Everyone's asking if my thumbs are back. My thumbs aren't backwards. I'm saying if you hold it in front of your face with your lines, what are those called? The ones that the fortune teller reads, the wrinkles in your hand, if those are facing you, the thumb points... Well, I'm looking at my left hand. The thumb points to the left. Oh, that makes sense. Is that why they're called right and... No. Is that why it's right and left? Because your thumb points to the left and your the other thumb points to the right? Okay, I'm done talking. I'm done. We're done. I'm done having conversations about thumbs. I don't want to repeat of the math incident. I try not to say stupid stuff. I try. It still happens, but I do try. All right, give me this hand. Edit, transform it, flip it, and reverse it. Let me no. That looks so much better. That looks so much better! Look, it doesn't look cursed anymore! Yay! It looks so much better! Wow! Who knew having your thumbs facing the right way would make it look better? Much better. Much, much better. I give this hand at least a 5 out of 10. 5 fingers out of 10. Fresh Jam, if you put both of your hands in front of you and wave them, both the thumbs are facing inwards. Wave them. Wave them. What do you mean wave them? Yeah, they do both fit. So that's good, because then that means I intuitively put the thumb this way, right? Because the hand is facing, like the thumb would be right there. So I did this thumb right. Thankfully. This thumb I did not do right, but it's fixed. Oops. It's fixed now. It's fixed now. Chifu, Lemon, you need omega-3. Why? What does omega-3 do? What does omega-3 do? I don't know what omega-3s does. Hi, Candy. At least you have thumbs. That's true. You can't. You gotta think about the people that don't have any thumbs. How are they dealing with life? So what is? I think like that looks pretty decent. I don't like how this pinky looks though. Where's my lasso tool? This pinky needs to get fixed. Fix the pinky like so. Alrighty. Am I on the... Okay, I am on the right layer. I always get nervous I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, that's a pretty decent hand. Chifu omega-3 is good for the brain. You need a lot. I'm not going to argue with that, because that does sound right. I mean... And my brain power can be lacking from time to time. There we go. Let's pull this down a little bit. Or maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't pull that down a little bit. Let's erase it a little bit more, actually. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. I want to make the fingers all look a bit more anime, though. They all have to be kind of pointy, not just the middle finger. Fresh Jump, I didn't explain that well. Look at your hands both resting on the keyboard. Oh, I see. They do. They point in. Chifu, why is it every time I join you like a negative 80 IQ moment? Chifu, I don't know if you know this, but it's not every single time you join. It's just all the time. I might not be the smartest cookie in the cookie box, if you know what I'm talking about. Cookies don't come in boxes. Well, some of them do. It depends on the cookie you get. But nobody's coming to my streams for intellectual conversation. We're not talking about theories all up in here. You want to learn about the rate of diminishing marginal return, then you should join me in my econ lectures. But if you don't want to learn about that, then join me on my streams, because I'd rather not talk about that on stream. So I did econ homework not too long ago, so I got all these econ economics terms on my mind. Rate, diminishing marginal returns. What else did I learn about? I learned about this. I don't like how this one looks. Fix that. Fix yourself. I guess it shouldn't be as low. It should be about the same as that one. So like that. And then erase this a little bit. Make that finger a little. Yeah, not too bad. That's a pretty decent hand. Fresh Jam, oh, I understand what you're saying. When you look at your palms, they do face the way you think. Yeah, exactly. When you look at your palms. Hikari, hello, Pink Sensei. Hi, Hikari. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're just doing some art. We're working on some art right now. I was kind of cleaning things up. The sketch is honestly almost done. To be completely honest, the only things left... Let's see. Let's flip it. It looks pretty okay flipped, in my opinion. Maybe the hand needs to be a little... Ooh. Maybe the hand needs to be a... Oh, no. I switched my thing to Chinese. 1 second. I accidentally switched it to Chinese. Alright, undo that. The hand might need to be a little bigger. Shifuyu, by the way... Lemon, as you're learning art and using Clip Studio, there's a 3D model you can use to help with proportions. Oh yeah, I saw that. I know about the 3D model. I don't know how to pull it up though, but I saw that. It looked really cool. Yeah, I don't know how I did this pose. I don't know. I think the proportions are decent. The arms might be a little small. The hand looks small. The hand looks a little small. But proportion-wise, I think this pose at least specifically is okay, but it does seem like a really helpful tool to use. Let's make it a little. How does that look from far away? Too big. She's got those yowie hands. Okay, smaller. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay. And let's pull it down like so. Nice. Alright, now I'm gonna fix this over here. First so if you're looking at your hands with your palms facing you, then it makes sense. Yeah, exactly. First econ is kind of interesting, not gonna lie. I actually, like, out of all the classes I'm taking right now, my economics class is probably my favorite right now. It is very interesting, and I have a really great professor for this semester. Are these combined? No, they're not. I have a really great professor this semester, so it's a pretty good class overall, I would say. I think right about here. Okay, and then let me grab these fingies. Grab those and pull them down. Right there. Alright. Now how does that look from afar? Alright, Kenny, econ stream. Yeah, you guys want to learn economics with me? We can do my homework together. It'll be a great time. It won't be a great time. That's a lie. It will absolutely not be a great time. It'll be a 7.5 time out of 10 at best. And that's at best. Where's my eraser? Erase, erase. Get rid of all this. Get rid of it. We don't need it. Yeah, these fingers might need to get a little slimmer, but I might do that in when I'm line arting, to be completely honest. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to change before I start line arting? It looks okay to me. To feel and understanding how things work and sketch over them in detail. Yeah, see, I was working on another, this is more of like just, I don't know what you call this, character study type thing. Like, I had a character in mind that I made, and I wanted to put her in digital because it was just a sketch I made like in my notebook. I wanted to put her in digital, and I'm kind of just playing around, getting more used to Clip Studio Paint, because, yeah, I was using Krita before this, so I'm still pretty new to Clip Studio Paint. I'm getting a hang of all that, like, hotkeys now, and I set F as my flip tool key. It looks pretty good. Maybe we could do something with this arm. Maybe this arm is too high. I just like playing around with things, kind of moving things around, seeing if it looks better if I move them a little bit. Like, for example, if I did more like that instead, if that looks better. And then zoom back out. Okay. So that versus that. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Just kind of, again, just playing around with things more than anything else. But yeah, there's still a lot I can learn, especially with coloring in. Layering, all that stuff. I just figured out how to create a folder of layers not too long ago. So I feel like there's still a lot to learn, but I think Clip Studio Paint is better than Krita. A lot of people are like, oh, you can do both on the same platform, but I do think Krita is a bit better for the type of art I want to do. Or not Krita, Clip Studio Paint. Krita's really good for painting, I've been told. First, yeah, my wife has a small business, so I get a little bit. Oh, nice. Chifu, it's a good hand, just small. I would make it a tiny bit bigger. Oh, we had the same thing. I did it before I even read it. I did make it bigger. Nice. Fresh Jam said that, not Chifuyu. Oops. Do you remember the armpit? Yeah, there is a little armpit right here. Little bit. The problem is with this type of dress, it's weird because there is a little, the arms are exposed, but the dress still goes up, if that makes sense. So like, there's a little piece of fabric between these two things, unless I did kind of like that to like just show more. But yeah, the little armpit right there. Chivia and center on the angle. Yeah. See, I want it so it's kind of like she's kind of like to the side a little bit, or not to the side, but like a little twisted. In my first sketch, I had the line of action going like through like that, so it's a little, or it was more like this. Well, nope, it was more like that kind of, and armpit links. Yeah, but it's weird because she's like changed. I know the armpit links to the booba. You're right, but I don't know. So where would you put it then? Cause like, one is here, and she's supposed to be like kind of to the like facing the side a little bit, so she's twisted. So I don't know like how that would work with this. If it, are they big? No, they're not. They're supposed to be small. They're supposed to be smaller. Fresh Gem, big female hands are sus. I think they're good for like things like playing piano. But otherwise, yeah, you got big girl hands. There can be some issues. Where did this line come from? I didn't draw that line. Did I? Wait, let's put our other booba back. Erase. I don't know where this line came from. Chifuyo, I'm not literate with Clip Studio Paint either. Yeah, I just started with it not too long ago. My free trial actually just ended, but I bought the subscription anyways, but I just got the notification that said your free trial ended, even though I bought the program when it was on sale. Chifuyo, I'm just learning as I create my VTuber model. I was trash before I started my model. I know. I feel like if I drew a model too, I feel like I would probably get a little better, but I try to do it in my spare time. Chobi, I picked up Clip Studio because it was on sale. It's super overwhelming to look at. Yeah, there's a lot of bells and whistles. But yeah, I got it on sale too. Actually, we're sale buddies. I also got it on sale. Chifuyu, then just do towards the middle and like do the bottom. I wonder, maybe I should pull up a reference because I really don't know how it would look to the side. Because here's the one, right? Her collarbones are right here. I figured the cleavage, if she had, oh, I'm on eraser. I figured if she had cleavage, it would be like right there. So then the other one would be about here-ish. But then it's like, I don't really understand. Cause that's a big booba, and she is not supposed to have big booba. She's supposed to have little booba. Boobas are hard to draw. Unless you just go like, whah, whah. Just like, that doesn't, okay, I erased that. Don't look at that, you guys. Don't look. Fresh Jam, that was totally a joke, by the way. Like, all female hands are accepted. I agree with Fresh Jam. Sometimes it can be hard having bigger hands, though. Like, you're more likely to get your hand stuck in a jar. When you're washing dishes, you can't stick your hand in to get to the bottom of the cup if your hands are too big. There's a lot of drawbacks that come with having big hands. But yeah, Fresh Gem's right. All hands are accepted. All types of hands. The age-old question: where does the booba go? No. There's supposed to be, so it would be like one. I'm drawing them kind of like pecs right now. I know they're not square. I know the boobas aren't square. But like if this is here, See, that's huge. I don't. And then the other one would be like. Maybe they are big. Like that. Make this bigger. It looks so weird. It doesn't look right. Hi, Kitty. Every single time you say booba, I get flashbacks to that horrid kid show. I used to love that show. I used to have one of them. I used to have one. It would dance. You'd push its little belly and it would do a little dance. It would wiggle. I used to love that show. Fresh Gen, aren't cup size based on how far out they go? Are they? I feel like I should know, right? I should know how cup size works. I have no idea if that's correct or not. I just know they put the measuring tape around you and they're like, okay, you're a A cup, B cup, C cup, D cup. And then I'm like, okay, whatever you say, now give me bra. Just like that. And that's how it goes. If you're not a girl, that's exactly how it goes. They take you in the back. They put a gun to your head. They wrap the measuring tape around you. And they're like, all right, get out of here. You're a freaking A cup. Welcome to the itty bitty titty community. Go buy your bra for $65. And you're like, oh, okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you for your time. That's exactly how it goes. I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I've been there. I've done that. Many a time. Why is it slanted? When did I slant it? Unslant. Unslant. Hi, Kitty. Oh, no. They were a little big. So is this what it was? But, like, then how does that connect? I'm so confused. How do boobs work? Oh, too far back. Go back. Go back. Alright, erase this, I guess. That was helpful to visualize. Fresh Jam, I don't know, I'm not an artist. This is hard. I know. I'm the one that's supposed to know, and I'm like, how do you do this? I'm supposed to be the one that knows anatomy. That's supposed to be my job. Hi, Kenny. My sister had one of those toys that would always go off in the middle of the night. Okay, yours was cursed, though, because mine didn't go off in the middle of the night. Hi, Candy. They usually... Unless maybe there was a motion-censored one. I never had a motion-censored one, though. Oh, my face is stuck. Okay, there we go. I never had any that was, like, motion-censored. So then... Let's see... I would think, alright, this is what I'm thinking. I think I've cracked the code, you guys. So armpit to chest, like that, but it would be lower because this one is lower. Armpit to chest. And then I think because of the angle she's at, the back would kind of just go under like that. I think that's technically how it's supposed to look. If we're doing this based on science. I think this is what it would look like. I mean, I have to fix up because this is not proportionate at all. But I think the back would go under and you'd see a little bit of back. But the booba would be kind of like front and center, if that makes sense. She had some wide tatas. She was supposed to be like an A cup. She ended up being like a C/D cup. Jeez. She's growing up right before our very eyes. Yeah, I think it would be like this. She looks like she has saggy. They look saggy. I'm glad you brought it up, Chifuyu, because it did look weird before, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the boobs. And you're right. It is supposed to connect to the. It is supposed to connect to the to the armpit. As a female, I can confirm that is how my anatomy works. However, they're very far apart. I don't know if I made her chest too wide, but like the shoulders and everything do look proportional. Fresh Gem Kinky lingerie shops you go to. No. That's how they do it everywhere. You go to your local grocery store, you ask for a bra fitting, they'll do the same thing. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. No matter where you go. Different country, everywhere. I need a lady in chat to confirm. But me, a lady on stream, can confirm. So maybe... like... maybe her thing is too wide. Maybe it's supposed to go like... so let's do this. Let's pretend. We're sketching still, right? We're sketching still. Chifuyu, I'm on MS Paint. Oh wow, you do all your drawings in MS Paint? I didn't know that. That's actually really impressive because I feel like is MS Paint, because MS Paint doesn't have any layers or anything. So then let's do back arched like so. And then this would be like, ooh, too low. Like, and then the cleavage would be right there, but this would have to be bigger. Yeah, look at how big her booba got. They weren't supposed to be this big. Where did I go wrong? So then I guess it would just kind of be like this, kind of. It just show a little bit. Cause I don't want them drawn out, cause this isn't supposed to be like a super form-fitting dress or anything. And then yeah, the dress ends right there, cause the arms are exposed. Demetrius, hello, Pink Lemonade. How are you? Hi, Demetrius. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We're just doing a little more drawing. You might notice it looks a little different from the sketch from yesterday. But same character, same character. I went back today after I finished all my homework and I kind of improved it a little bit. Maybe like that. I went back and did a little bit of editing, a little bit of refining, a little bit of changing it entirely because I wasn't really fond of how it looked. Ooh, wrong. Get rid of that. And then like that. And then like that, I believe. That looks more right than what it looked before. I feel like that looks better. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's erase. Bam, bam. Definitely better. Better than before. This still isn't round enough, though. It needs to be rounder. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Demetrius. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. And I hope you enjoy while we just kind of sketch and I try to figure out how the female anatomy works. Fresh Jam, like, they pull a gun on you the whole time they tape measure? Yes, the entire time. Makes it very stress-inducing. Very stress-inducing. But I think for liability reasons, the gun's unloaded. But it's just the threat that it's there is what makes it pretty scary. I think it needs to be over a little bit more, right? I feel like it's not over far enough. Pick this up, like, more like here. I don't know. I should probably just redraw it. Chifu, wait, I don't do all my drawings in MS Paint. Wait, what? Oh, I'm just using it to show. Ah, I see. I understand. I was like, for a second there, I was like, wow. That's some pretty big, that just takes a lot of skill to do all of it in MS Paint. Because I've seen your updates and everything, so I was about to be, not that I wasn't impressed before, but just like, all in MS Paint, that takes That's a different kind of beast right there. Maybe like that? Epic Empire, cool. Oh, hi, Epic Empire. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you so much for joining. We're just doing some sketching right now as I figure out what the heck is wrong with this, booba. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it. Okay. This, I like the shape of this. This is good. What I don't like is I feel like it should be a little closer. Oh, you sent a rough on Discord. Ah, I see. Fresh Jam, wait, the left one might be what's throwing you off. This one over here? But I feel like this is the one that's right. I sent a rough on Discord. The only thing is, I'm nervous to check. Okay, I'll do it. Where's my OBS? Give me OBS. Transition. Because I have window on. Not window. What is it called? Display capture? Because Clip Studio doesn't want to record the normal way. Let me see. Don't switch. Let's see. Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, it does need to be a little bit more over. A little bit more over. Alright, let's switch back. Transition. And then this. Perfect. Alright, I see what you mean, Shifuyu. I like the right one. I feel like people, there's always a preference, right? Although I read somewhere that the left is always smaller than the right, anatomically speaking. Let's see. Let's fix this up a little bit. Just maybe like that. Erase. Let's get rid of this. Make this smaller. Make this dark line kind of go away. And then this will go like that. And maybe this shouldn't be so curved. This is a little too curved for my liking. Ooh, wrong one. A little too curved for my liking. And yes, cause muscle. See, and that's what I never understood, because the left one's smaller, but it covers your heart. So I feel like, if anything, that one should be bigger to protect it more. Fresh Jam, oh, I never thought of that. That's so interesting. It makes sense. Yeah, see, and like, it's weird, but yeah, one's always bigger than the other. No, it should probably be cut off at the armpit more, shouldn't it? I know how dresses work, you guys. Don't worry, I wear them. So, like, this more. Okay, that looks better. I think. I think it looks better. Possibly. Joby, my friend told me to flip the canvas every now and then. It makes it super unnerved when I think I'm drawing is good. She gets to do it a lot too. See, I flip my drawing from usually after I finish like a big piece. Like, for example, after I'm done doing the head, I'll flip my drawing. After I'm done doing the like basic body outline, I'll flip the drawing. I don't know. I don't like how the what's it called? I feel like it should be more curved. Like a little bit more like that, maybe? I'm gonna change the stream title and make it Pink Struggles to Draw Booba for 30 minutes. That looks a little better. I like that better. I do like that a little better. Okay. First Jam, isn't your heart like an inch below? Versus your arm muscles are right there on your chest. That's true. But I feel like you get a knife and you stab it in somebody's chest. Like, wouldn't you rather have more muscle in between? Jafu, more distant. You think more distant? Let me check. I figured it would be closer, but you're saying more distant. I would have made just, would have more just done a smaller cleavage to the middle. I don't know. Her cleavage was not supposed to be this big from the start. It really wasn't. I don't know how it got this big. It was only supposed to be little cleavage. Fresh Jam, good thing to do for 30 minutes. I guess if I'm drawing anything, I'm glad the hand went pretty fast. Hands are pretty hard to draw. I feel like this shouldn't be as hard to draw. I feel like I'm kind of making it harder than it should be. Lord Twiggle, hey, hi Lord Twiggle. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're just doing some drawing real quick. Maybe I should make them smaller. Ugh. But then where would the arm go? Well, I guess it would still connect. It'd just be smaller. Decisions. This is what happens. So then it would be more like that. And this would end here instead. Let's see. We're making them smaller. Making them a little smaller. She went from like a D cup to like a B cup. Erase. Like that. For some reason they look so lumpy. I mean, I guess she boasts like actual lady upper chest regions are pretty lumpy, you know? They're not like super smooth unless you're like a doll or something. But normally they are pretty lumpy. But this one I'll fix. This is too lumpy for my liking. This side is too lumpy. We'll fix that. It should go like a little smoothed out. I'm happy they're smaller. I am happy that they're smaller now. I was upset by how big they got. I wanted to keep them small. So I'm happy they're smaller now. Let's get rid of this line. I don't know. There's just like random lines everywhere. And I know it's my fault for being messy with my sketch. But I just... The random lines everywhere. They're really doing me in. I think that's horrible. Let's see. Let's flip it again. I feel like this shouldn't go as far out though. This should probably stay a little... like that. And this too, maybe? Because then the middle part would kind of look like... whoa. That's how it would kind of look. If I was to connect the two. I think that looks pretty good. We made them smaller. And that's what I wanted. Fresh Jam, you were using it as a reference but forgot to delete it. Yeah, that is what I was using it for, the line. Was that the one I just drew? Dang, I played myself on stream. I just drew it and it already tripping me up. Fresh Jam, the left way should go behind the booba a little more. It's curving to the left at the top. Left. It is curving a little bit too much. Oops, wrong pen. You're right. It is. It should go behind a little bit more. Alright, let's do like that. And then this arm can go up a little bit more. And there'll be space in between right here. But I don't think it... Let's get rid of this. Let's get... And then go like that. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Better. James says, oof, glad I made it. Just finished way too much homework. Good job finishing your homework, James says. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're just doing a little bit more drawing. This curves... Maybe this is what you're talking about, the top. It kind of curves up a little bit too much. Like that. A little better, I feel like. Yes? Let's make a folder. Where's my folder? Up. Rename this folder. Rename this folder. I want this to be my sketch folder. Perfect. Put all of these in. All of them. And then make a new folder. Put that above the sketch folder. Name it line art folder. And let's put one in here. Perfect. First time I was talking about the top of the V above the dress, the cleavage line. Oh, yeah. That probably shouldn't be there anyways. I didn't want her to have any cleavage. I was just trying that, using that kind of as a reference, so I would know like where the middle would be, and where to put the collarbones. But yeah, this isn't actually. Oops, this isn't actually gonna be there. Get rid of that. It's gonna just look like that, cause yeah, the cleavage line would be more over here. I would think a little lower. So I wasn't actually gonna have the cleavage line. But there we go. I think that's a pretty good first sketch. I guess we could move on to the line art, I guess. I like using the same pencil for the line art. The left waist should go behind the left? I was talking about the V above the dress. Talking more like... Whoa. 10 out of 10 sketch. The waving hand, what's up? What do you think about it? Too small still? I wait with bated breath. You think it's too small still? I think it looks okay. Or should the fingers be spaced more? Maybe? Is way too long, meaning like the forearm. Oh, you think? I could see that. Let's pull this down then. Give me this. Pick up the hand. You think it should be like more down here? Like down here? Do you think this one's too long then too? This one on this side? I have to redo this. I have to make it skinnier. I'm just placing it there for reference. But do you think this... Because this one's pretty long too, not gonna lie. It could lose a couple shoulder to elbow. So yeah, about there. Alright. Give me this hand. It'll be like right there. About shoulder to elbow. Elbow to here-ish. Okay. Let's fix this up real quick. Is this the right one? Yeah. Alrighty. Erase. Get rid of this. And now we'll go back. Oh wait, I need to get the gray though again. I don't want to be doing it in black. Go a little. Like so. And now ooh, wrong one. Lasso tool M. I always want to click L for lasso tool. I think that was a Krita thing. I think Krita L was the lasso tool. Okay. And now let's just fix this up a little bit more. Chifuyafu, scaphoid? Or how, just above, what's a scaphoid? I've never even heard of a scaphoid before. Shorter, you think, or good? It should be about the same size. I think this one's too long, too. Fresh jam, when you fully bend your wrist, is around the shoulder. Fresh jam, yeah, the hand looks great. Oh, thank you. Chibi, the hand is really good. Oh, thank you. I thought it was pretty good too. I mean, for just doing a quick one, I'm not the greatest with hands, but I thought it was pretty good too. Thank you, you guys. Let's see. Let's flip it one more time. Flip it. Good. I think this one's too long now too. I'm gonna combine these two layers because I don't want to have to worry about that. Eraser? Erase. Let's erase this. Fix this up too while we're at it. Give me pencil. Oh, too curved. Sometimes I have the issue where I make the arms a little too curvy. They're supposed to be a slight curve, just cause like the flesh is getting thinner, you know. But sometimes I make it too curvy, Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. All right, and then let's take this. Pick that up. Put that there. Oops, wait. There we go. Nope. Zoom in. Go around there. This still needs to be a little shorter. First gem, the left arm, both the top and bottom are too long. You think this part's too long? Because when she puts this down, I could shorten that up though. That wouldn't be too hard. Let's see. Turn it a little bit more. Alright. Good. Gimme this. And then like so. Like that? Fish, and the proportion look right and good length. It's just too big. So better? I made it a little smaller. This arm, I have to redraw this. This is too bulbous. Ooh, nope. Too bulbous. I do have to redraw that. But I pulled it up a little bit. You think it looks better? A little bit? Javia, honestly, just stare at myself while drawing. How do you stare at yourself if you're drawing? Like your model? Or do you have a mirror right in front of your desk? My mirror is behind me. I'd have to turn around to look at myself. So now pull the elbow up. I pulled it up a little bit. Let me know if you think that looks better. I agree. I think it looks a little better. I do think it looks better. Let me know if that's what you meant. Because I pulled it up a little bit. So now it's a little bit above. This I have to redraw though completely. I don't like how like round it looks. Chivuya, I look down. How do you look at yourself when you look down then? I don't get it. Do you have a mirror on the ground? Do you have a mirror on the floor? I'm confused. I am very confused. But I mean, what else is new? Am I right? So like that. And then let's erase. Ooh, too much erase. Erase. So like that. But I think this would have to go in a little bit more. Just a little bit though. No, not like that. I want it to go like thin. Like that a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. A little better. Just a little bit in. I think it looks great. Arms are perfect. Oh, thank you, Juicer Sam. Yeah, I do think they look better. So her belly button would be like right here. About. Because this sash is at hip level. Those are her hips. About. So yeah, I think that looks good. Trivia and reference points. I know, I need to draw with reference points better. The way I draw, I kind of just draw shapes. And then I'm like, so I'll draw like arm, and then like torso like that. And then like I'll just draw with shapes basically. I need to get better at drawing with like the anchor points. Because then I feel like things would look better. If I had the anchor points. I used to do that. Maybe I just got lazy. Because I used to draw like that, but not anymore. Javia, I think my only other thing I have to question is the shoulder. What's wrong with it? What do you think about the shoulders? Too high? It's a little high. Fresh Jamia looks good now. It's just the arms, what you were saying, you need to redraw. Yeah. It's like referencing elbows touch belly buttons, arms straight. Mine don't, they're 2 inches above. I think my elbow's like a little bit above my belly button, but not too high, Jafu should be wrist to groin. I knew that one. Not high. Opposite of high? Not high enough? Her left shoulder is sticking out too much. So a little more flat. Like so. Better? And the others are quite broad. The left shoulder needs some polish. I think her shoulders are too broad. I thought for like the head size, they're decent. I will admit, they are a little more on the broad side. But since her head is so big, her head is like huge. She's got a big head. Very big head. I thought like proportion wise. The one waving? Isn't that the right? Is that your... Her shoulder is way too stuck out. I do like this one better though. I made that a little less pointy. Which is why booba issue. Ah, I see. That makes sense though. So then let's take this. Pick up all of this. Pick it up. And then bring it in a little more. You think that looks better? Brought in a little more? Her left. I see her left. Okay, not my left. So this is what it was before. Tell me. 1, 2. Like that? Yes! Okay, yay! Okay, put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back! No, stop moving! Okay, like that. Okay. So now we can redo the boob. And then, yeah, we should have less issues with it now. Alright. So now, let's erase this. Oops. Go like so. Yeah, look, it connects so much easier now. It's not as far away anymore. 2. Yeah, I like 2 better. Yeah. I agree. Too broad. We gotta fix the boob now, though. Let's put it back to where it was. Okay. So it'll go like... that. And then erase. Let's get rid of that. Does it need to stick out more, though? I wonder. Anatomy! Yeah, we're all doing an anatomy. Ooh, I flipped it on accident. It's an anatomy lesson. We're all doing it together. We got Chifuyu Sensei and Fresh Gem Sensei that helping me out with my anatomy. So kind of like so. Except the armpit needs to be less pointy. Armpits are more round, less pointy. Yeah, like that. And then this still would go up like so. It's a little flat though. Her booba's still flat. I still have that same issue where it's a little too flat. Little bit like that. Yay! Better! Oh, and we have to draw the line again because her thing gets cut off. Line. Bam! Line. Ooh, 2 line. And then let's erase this out a little bit. Make it just a little more smooth. Like so. And then, yeah, the ruffles got a little screwed up. So let's redo that really quick. They got a little ruffled up. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Alrighty. And just like that. Cool. I actually really like drawing ruffles. I didn't know how to, and then I looked it up recently for a different drawing, how to draw ruffles. I actually really enjoy drawing ruffles. Hi, Kitty. I feel like I'm learning so much from this stream. Yay! No more econ learning stream. Only art learning stream. Fresh Gem, I'm not an artist at all. I'm just looking at my own arms, head, chest. That's true. I feel like the best way is to look at, like, just other pictures of, like, different people. Or, like, yourself even. And then get inspiration from that. I always, if I can't find a good reference image online, I'll just take a picture of myself and use that instead. As my reference image, if I can't find a good one. Alright, let's flip this. Flip. Now, here's the golden question. Is her head too big? What do you think? Her head is huge. I've already scaled it down once. It wouldn't be too hard to scale it down again. Let me show you what it would look like. I wouldn't be doing anything crazy. Nothing crazy. Her head is ginormous. Let's see. So it would be just the tiniest bit smaller. Like, what? What just happened? Anything? Did anything happen to stream? Something made a sound like it disconnected on my computer. I heard like a disconnecting sound. Let me know if anything got screwed up on stream. It doesn't look like it. My webcam's still on, my drawing tablet's still on. And the stream didn't disconnect. So I'm not too sure what happened. But anyways, okay, so this is what it looks like shrunk down a little bit. This is what it looked like before. So before... Wait. Dang it! Make it smaller again. The flips looks like she's dancing. It does look like she's dancing. Dun 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 dun. James Face, heard that too. All good though. The slightly smaller looks better. That's what I think too. I heard the disconnect, but I don't know anything changed. Stream seems alright out so far. Alright, then we're just gonna keep going with it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it made the disconnect sound. That's weird, but I guess I'll just roll with it. Alright, we'll make this smaller. How small should we go? Oh, look at how tiny! There we go. Perfect size, you guys. Perfect size. Just kidding. But yeah, I think her head is a little too big. Her head is honestly huge. Let's see. How does that look? So big. Slightly smaller. I almost want to make it even slightly smaller. Oh, that's moving it. I want to make it smaller. Even a little bit smaller. We're gonna have to fix the neck up after this. Alright, let me see. Let's move her. So here's where her neck was before. Okay, keep her head right there. We're doing surgery. It's head surgery. Like so. And then this would go like so. Just like that. And then it would connect up here. Chifu, alright, I better sleep. Alright, Chifu, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Work tomorrow. I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for the art tips and your help while you were in stream. I really do appreciate it. I gotta go back to anatomy school. I feel like my anatomy is all wacky, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, Chifu. I'll see you again real soon. Thank you so much. Fresh Jam, that size looks better. Yeah, I think so too. I think it looks better. Seeing it now, her head must have looked huge before. Must have looked ginormous. Alright, let's get rid of that. Alright, flip it. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright. Let me OBS transition. Actually, I wanted to show this off a little while ago, so I'm going to open it up really quick. Let me just make sure I'm transitioned, right? Okay, I am transitioned. Good, good, good. Open. This is the other thing I've been working on recently. And I'm really proud of how this one is turning out. It's going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little bit hard to see. But hopefully it shows up okay on stream. But this is the other piece of art I've been working on recently. Let me know if you can tell who it is. It's a fan art piece I've been working on. But I'm really happy with how the clothing turned out. You can kind of see the arms, the legs, and everything. There's a little tail as well. But I really like how this one is turning out so far. This is still also in the sketching phase. I'm nowhere near close to being done, but this is what I've been working on recently. You might not be able to tell who it is. I'll add what was my first sketch layer right here. Can you tell who it is now? Maybe, maybe not. It's really hard to see because of the blue light on mine. I know, it's so easy to see on mine. Here, I'll do something real quick. Let me see. Let's see. How do I do the alpha lock thing? Lock? Is that how you do it? I don't think so. There's something you can do with the alpha. Lock transparent pixels? Maybe that's it. Let's do it black. Let's see how this works. Okay, we got G-Pen. Let's see. This is the hair, which we haven't started. So unlock this. Lock this. Let's see. Does that change the color? This says tassels, flower sketch. Okay, it does. Let's change everything to black. We have to do this. Lock all of these. Lock. Not that one, because that one's invisible. Alright. Give me the highest one. What? It's not working. Oh, because I'm not on the right layer. Duh. Okay, get all these. I'll make it black really quick so you guys can see it. Get all this. And then this is the last one. So it looks a little better now, right? It looks like Gura to me. It is Gura! Is that like an idol outfit? It is! Yay! I'm glad you guys are able to see it. Jim says, yo, I love her outfit. Yeah, it's Gura. That better be Chifuyu in a Sakura outfit. No, it is Gura. It's Gura. Underneath all that. I'm working on it currently. This is but I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. I have to do obviously the hair and everything, and then I can start doing the line art. But I'm really happy with how this one's turning out so far. Everything. This is actually why I learned how to do ruffles, was for this specific drawing. I'm gonna undo all the black because I don't want that to actually be. I like having the colored layers. It kind of helps me differentiate everything. So I wanted that real quick. Okay, let me transition back. Transition. I'm getting good with the transitions. I need a hotkey. I need a hotkey for the transitions, especially now that I have the display capture on. I really need a hotkey. Oh no, I closed Clip Studio by accident. Oops. Reopen. Open Clip Studio again. Come on. There we go. Alright. Next stream I'll have a hotkey. I feel like I really need a hotkey. Chifuyu, it was obvious. It does look like, I'm glad it does look like Gura. It did kind of, you can kind of really, I guess, tell who it is. Let's go on the line art layer. Give me my darker pencil back. And 5. Alright, and black. Let's, I guess, start on the line art. 'Twas the Elder Scrolls of Vivian. I have the Elder Scrolls. Is that why you saw it? I have it on my desktop. I wanted to play it. And then I just got distracted by things. We're going to bump up the stabilization too. Because I need a stabilized pencil to like 28. I like having it at. But I'm going to do my best. Line ironing might be one of my weaker skills. I mean, we saw my anatomy skills, so maybe I shouldn't say it's one of my weaker skills when it kind of is looking like they're all weak. But like I said, I'm just doing this for just for some fun, you know, nothing too serious. I'm gonna do actually all the line art on different layers because I do plan on changing the color of the line art later. So this will be skin line art. First Jam, the hair sent me off, and then seeing the tail really confirmed it. Yeah, I forgot she had a tail. I had to draw that in after. That's like, I know I didn't do the hair yet, but oh, it's hard to talk and do line art at the same time. I actually added the tail more recently because I forgot she had a tail. And like all of the fan art that I see her in, I feel like the tail is pretty, I guess, like, added kind of, like, as an afterthought. I don't know if that makes sense. Man, I gotta take my sweater off. It's getting serious. But all the fan art I've seen of her, I feel like the tail, because I had to look it up to confirm. I'm like, does she have a tail? So I had to look it up, and I feel like all the fan art, her tail is either underneath her or hiding. So I feel like everyone forgets she has a tail. Fresh Jam, Gura doesn't show her tail hardly ever. See, and I think that's the reason why, is because she very rarely shows it off. And I feel like if she showed it off more, then possibly I wouldn't have forgotten about it. But I did remember. I remembered before I started line arting, which was good. I'm still, for that one, I'm still in the sketching phase. So I'm glad I remembered eventually, instead of not remembering at all. I'm also, one other thing that's really different. Other thing that's really different between Krita and Clip Studio Paint is the stabilizer tool. I feel like in Krita, you get a little circle around it, and when you draw outside the circle, it starts drawing. In Clip Studio Paint, there's nothing like that. There's a delay, obviously. I can feel the delay, but it's not like that at all. So it's kind of like a bit of a big difference, I feel like. Because I guess I'm not used to it at all. This just kind of stabilization. But at the same time, I should probably get better at my line art anyways. I feel like my line art is probably not the strongest. Like, I just need to get better at the muscle memory related to it. Yuki actually sent me a really good video about getting better at line art. And it's just a lot of practice, to be completely honest. That's all it is. It's just practice, practice, practice. Let's make this way smaller. So I feel like I just need more practice at doing line art and getting cleaner lines and everything. But the stabilization tool definitely helps. A lot. But I feel like, again, and this, you'll hear me say this a lot about my art. I feel like it's not terrible, but it could always be better, right? Your art you can always improve your art. Once you stop improving your art, that's when you kind of like hit a wall in a way. So I feel like you can always improve your art. Oh, too much. Is these lines too thick? Let's see. It'll be viewed from like this. Let me see. Erase this. Too thick. Should it be 4? Let me see the difference between this and this. I kind of like 4 better, to be completely honest. I feel like 5's a little thick. Let's go. Erase. Get rid of. I know we just did all that work, but it's okay. That's what line art is. It's just trial and error. Let's go back to the pen. And give me my sketch back. How do I... Oh, here we go. Fresh Gem, her official art, her tail looks like it's just floating. It doesn't look super right. It is also kind of just like connected to her back. I feel like for a lot of other... And maybe it's because she's a shark. I haven't seen too many shark tails. But if you look at, for example, a cat, it comes out of their spine. Ooh, I am drawing on the wrong layer. It comes out of their spine. I don't know if it's the same for shark tails or if it's different. But I know for cats, because I am one, that it comes out of the spine. And when you look at it, hers kind of looks like it comes from the top of her back. Instead of, like, for example, if you have a person and this is their spine, right? This is their spine. These are the pieces of a person's spine. This is the tailbone. A cat tail would come out from the bottom. Her tail kind of looks like it comes out from right here. And then just kind of like, whack, whack. Like that. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't look like it comes from... The tailbone is basically all I'm trying to say. Fresh Gem, 5 is too thick. Yeah, I agree. I thought 5 was also too thick. I feel like in a lot of my older art pieces, the line art is always so thick. And in a lot of anime art... It isn't thick. It's usually very, very thin. Almost like non-existent too. So I feel like I wanna make sure it's not too thick. Just so when I go back, you know, because you can always change the color and everything, but it's hard unless you're using vector layers, which I'm not too comfortable with yet. Unless you're using vector layers, you can't really change the thickness of your lines. Ken Panda, yo! Hi, Ken Panda! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're just doing a little sketch, or I guess we're not sketching anymore. Now we're line arting, aren't we? See, the line's too wiggly. I gotta get better with less wiggly lines. I heard the faster you do it, the less wiggly it is. But again, I think I need more practice. Dreamspace, gotta go have one more thing to work on before bed. Take it easy, guys. Thank you so much for joining, Dreamspace. Welcome. Goodbye. I don't know why I said welcome, but thank you so much for joining. I hope you get that thing done that you're working on, and I hope you have a good rest of your night as well. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you again real soon. Yunayo, wow, hello, hi Yunayo, welcome to the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. We're on the line arting stage right now, Yunayo. We made it past, we made it past the sketching phase. Let's see. Are those lines too wiggly? Let me see from afar. I always zoom in too close when I'm doing line art because from afar, from afar, it doesn't look wiggly, right? It's when you zoom in really close that it starts to look wiggly. So you always have to make sure. Zoom out. Brush jam, I mean different art styles. Using a thick calligraphy brush to draw could look rad, but that's something to play with once you're more comfortable with drawing. I just feel like the style I go for isn't necessarily supposed to look thick, I guess. And, like, that's kind of the thing. Like, if I was going for, like, a thicker calligraphy style, I think that could look really cool. But I'm trying to go for, like, the way I describe to people when they're like, what art style do you want or are you trying to go for? I try to describe it as, like, I want it to look very pretty and, like, frilly and cute. So I feel like the thick lines, like, you always see those really awesome anime drawings where it just looks so like bright and colorful and really soft. That's kind of what I try to go for. Or at least that's what I'm trying to mimic, I should say. Or not mimic, but I guess take inspiration from. I guess you could say mimic, but what I try to take inspiration from. Is that too? That might be too in. Chobi, shut up, Yunayo. Mean to Yunayo, Chobi. Go in timeout. We have to be nice to everyone. Just kidding, no timeouts. But you guys got that playful banter, Hi, Kenny. Hola, Yunayo. Yay! Everybody say hi. Chungus Lover 1313. Excuse me. I'd like to inquire about whether or not you've played a real Shin Megami Tensei game, like Nocturne or Strange Journey. I've never played. The only ones I could play, and I assume when you say real Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, also, by the way, thank you so much for joining the game. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Chungus. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in, welcome. We're just doing some drawing right now. But I assume when you say real Shin Megami Tensei games, you don't mean the Persona series. That's what I'm gonna assume. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I haven't played any of the other ones. The only ones I've ever played are the Persona games. And even then, I haven't played that many. But I do want to play them. They look cool. They have a much darker atmosphere than the Persona games, in my opinion. They look really cool. So I would like to play one eventually. But as of right now, haven't played any yet. So I'm sorry. Maybe it'd be cool to play one on stream. But I've heard Atlas is pretty stingy with what they allow on streams or not. They give out copyright claims and copyright strikes kind of like candy because they really, for some reason, don't like people playing their games live on stream. Or at least that's what I've been told. That's what the assumption I have gotten from everything I've heard about streaming their games. Era, still not finished. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not due too soon. Hopefully you have some more time to work on it. It's sad that none of your other group members know how to edit, though. It would make it faster if you had more people to help you with. But I hope you're doing a good job, Era. Keep up the good work. I believe in you. Not bad, not bad. I want it to go in more though. I should probably get better at using vector layers. A lot of people, when they're drawing with Clip Studio, use vector layers to draw. And I do not. I do not. And I feel like if I did draw with vector layers, it would probably go... What? Nope. It would probably go... Ooh. Maybe I should try from this side. That actually is a little easier. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let me see. Yay! Cool. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Something about vector layers kind of scares me. Not gonna lie. Something about them. Let's make this a little bigger. Something about those vector layers. It's just a little scary. Alright, get rid of this line. Alright, other shoulder! Take me to the other shoulder. And swoop. And not only that, I have to do a lot of animation by myself. Paint. Is this for something for school or just kind of like a side project? I mean, either way, don't get me wrong, it's still pain. It's still pain. But if it's not for a grade, that makes it a little better in my opinion. But I know not everyone might feel that way, especially when it's a personal project you put a lot of time into. But again, hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. I'm sorry you're not done yet. But hopefully things go quick. Alright, let's see. Nope. Too wiggly. Too wiggly. This shoulder kind of just falls into this dress. School. It is for school. Oh, that's sad. That's kind of cool you're working on like an editing animation project in school though. I never got any cool assignments like that in high school at least. I guess if I was in college and I was doing art stuff as my major, I would probably have some fun projects like that. But since I am not an art major, unfortunately, and probably obviously too, I am not an art major. How does that look? Let me see. Let me see that. Not too bad. I'm not an art major, so I don't really get a opportunity to do arty stuff in school. And I still have to do every homework for every subject. I'm awake 30, 40 hours. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Era. That sounds like a lot. You should try to see if you can fit in a little cat nap, even if it's just 30 minutes. That might help the brain power a little bit. It's not good to stay up too late. I feel like the brain kind of stops working at a certain point. Alright, let's get this smile done. Nope. I feel like it's hard. I feel like it's harder to talk when you line art. Like when I was sketching, it was a little bit easier. But when you're line arting, I feel like it's harder because I want to focus on the line. I'm surprised. It must take a lot of mental strength for like drawing streamers to do this. For example, like Ina, all she does, I feel like, is stream and draw. And she does so good. She's like 20 billion times better than I am. And she's able to just pump out, well, not pump out. I shouldn't say pump out, but she's able to get stuff done. And I feel like I'm struggling to even kind of line art and talk at the same time. Fresh Jam, I'm gonna have to go. Good night. Have a good night, Pink. Ah, thank you so much, Fresh Jam. Thank you so much for joining the stream too, by the way. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night as well. It was nice having your opinion and your perspective on kind of some of the stuff. Because sometimes when you're working on things, it can be hard to see the mistakes once you've worked on it for a long time. So it's nice having like an outside perspective to kind of be like, maybe if you change this, it'll look a little better. So thank you so much for that too. And I hope you have a good rest of your night and sweet dreams as well. Era, I'm not in senior high yet, but I'm kind of mad the teachers expect us to do animation like infographic show. That does seem a lot for not being in senior high. That does seem like a lot to expect. Do I like that mouth? Let's see. Not really. I feel like it needs to be, it's too angular. I like the what's it called? The swoop, but I don't like the straight part. So like that more? Let me see. Yeah, I like that better. We just have to clean it up now. Chungus, thank you for answering. I like your art. Of course, of course. We're just all here to chat, chill, talk about really nothing, you know. We just talk about whatever comes up. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying every day to do a little bit, improve, you know. I was hoping to have this piece done by tonight, to be completely honest. I don't think that's going to happen because it's fairly late for me. But I'm happy we got to the line arting phase. I feel like that's a big hill to get over. Getting past the sketching phase and getting towards the line. Here we go. Getting towards the line arting phase. But I really appreciate that, Chungus. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I wonder though, the biggest project I ever had in high school, it was for an AP class. And we had to make our own country and pick out a government to have in that country. So you could choose like communism, socialism, a Republican democracy, a democratic, something or another. So you get to choose how you would want to run your country. And you have to give a big old presentation. And our presentation was like, it was a long presentation. It took like a couple of weeks. It was a small class, like probably less than 20 kids. And it took probably a whole week to get through all the presentations. So they were long presentations, but it was a really fun project. I think my group chose socialism for our country, I believe. I can't remember. But one kid in our class, he chose anarchy. And my teacher at the time was not very happy with that. He's like, I don't want you to do anarchy. He's like, I'll let you do it if you can prove that anarchy is a real form of government. But anarchy in and of itself, the definition of anarchy is a lack of government. So how are you going to prove that you can run a country on anarchy when you don't have a government? Like, how can you run a government, or how can you run a country when the principle of the country is not to be ran? Was the whole his issue with it as the teacher. And the kids were like, oh, no. Well, the one kid really wanted to do it. His partner wasn't so enthusiastic about it, but I think he just went along with it because it was part of, he wanted to get a good grade. So they end up doing their project, and they present like middle of the week. They're going through, their government is not, the whole premise of their government, because the kid that was doing it was a very big proponent of libertarianism. And if you don't know what that is, it's a form of government. And by the way, hopefully you guys don't mind me talking too much about all this boring like government stuff. You all know I used to be a political science major, so I have a decent amount of background into some of this stuff. But let me know if it's a little bit more on the boring side. But this kid this kid that was promoting the presentation on anarchy, was a very big proponent of libertarianism, which, if you don't know what that is, that's like conservative economic policy, but then liberal social policy. So like basically you can do whatever you want, but the government still controls, the government still controls your money. At least that's my understanding of it. Somebody might have a better definition for it, but that's how he explained it to us. Why does he keep grabbing it like that? That's weird. So he's giving this presentation, and his government is sounding more and more libertarian and not anarchist. And him and our teacher, he was a character. They ended up getting into a screaming match over the fact that it wasn't an anarchist government, it was a libertarian government. And then the kid would be like, no, 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 it's anarchy. The government doesn't rule the people. The private businesses rule the people. So it's not technically government, it's anarchy. And then the teacher's saying, well, why would the private businesses have any incentive to help people that aren't poor, or to help people that are, like, have lower income? Like, for example, one of his points was, don't worry about, like, like the fire department, because private businesses will fill that need. And then the teacher would be like, well, what about people that can't afford the fees paid by the fire department? And then he'd be like, oh, well, no, because then a new private business would come and help those people that have less monetary ability and capitalize on that market. So it's very, like, it was very, okay, every single market will be filled. There's no market that won't be filled. But if you look at real life, that's not how real life are. There are markets that are unfulfilled because they're not profitable. If something's not profitable, ooh, look, I'm mixing the poli-sci and the business major. I getting a little twofer right now. Why is this not going? Oh, it's because I have the stabilizer on so high. I was like, why is this not letting me fill it in so fast? If the market isn't profitable, even if there's a market there, they're not going to capitalize it. If you can't make a profit on it, there's no point. So if you're a fire department and it costs $100 to buy, and these are made up numbers, but if you're in a fire department, it costs $100 to buy a fire truck, and you're only getting $1 for each fire you put out because you're trying to capitalize on the lower income market, you're not going to make your money back anytime soon. And maybe not at all if there's not enough fires. It depends. So I don't know why this brush looks like this. I guess I'll just outline it for right now. So I don't know. That story, I thought of that story just now. I don't really know why I thought of that story. I kind of even lost my train of thought a little bit. But I just thought of that story, and I thought it was funny. And that's one of the things I'm actually knowledgeable on is business and government because of my major and my past major. So I felt like bragging about my knowledge for a second. Era, a wise father told me that just because you worked hard on it doesn't mean it's good. Mori Calliope, my dad who bought milk and never came back. She never came back. She left and she's gone. She's never coming back. That's pretty good advice to live on, though. Just because you work hard on something doesn't mean it's good. But in the same breath, you gotta do things that aren't good and work hard on things that aren't good to get to the thing that is good eventually. You know, you don't even want to see some of the art pieces that I had before I was drawing, you know, for a while. Before I was able to kind of get to where I am now. And again, I know by no means, I ain't no Picasso, you know. But I think it's important to still work hard on things because that's how you improve your skill. If you work hard on something and it's not great, you'll learn next time and you'll look at it and you'll see, okay, what about this don't I like? And then next time you draw, you'll fix whatever you didn't like. And then you'll figure it out. So I think it's okay to work on things that are hard, even if they don't turn out the best, because it's a learning experience. Paragon, Pogger. Hi, Paragon. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. We're just doing some drawing right now. Having some fun. Talking about things that I don't know if anyone is interested in. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, I feel like. But isn't that just what streaming is? Rambling. Let me see. How does this even look? Very sketchy. I gotta figure out how to do this eye better. It looks way too sketchy. I'm not a fan of how that looks. We'll do the eyes last. I'll do the eyes in a little bit. I'll work on other things for right now. Give me back my thing. No, my pen. My dark pen. There we go. Joby Chung is, hey man, I like your profile, big. Fat Bugs Bunny. That's yeah, the Chungus bunny. I think I don't know. Maybe it sounds weird, but he's kind of cute, right? A little bit, a little cute. Let's turn this back up to 28. I like having it at about. Paragon, how's it going, Pink? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Paragon. I've just been drawing for a little bit. I think we're at the line art phase now, and I think it's turned out pretty good for what we got going for us. But I'm doing pretty good. It's a little late, but I don't know. I just don't feel tired. Sometimes when I eat dinner a little later, I don't feel tired, and I think I ate dinner at around 8 p.m. today. So that could be why I'm not really feeling too tired right now. I'm juiced up on food. Jungus, Opa Baconator. I haven't had a. Is the Baconator from McDonald's? Because if it is, I haven't had one of those in such a long time. I'm more of a McChicken girl myself. I really like those McChickens. That's my choice of McDonald's meal, and they're so cheap too. You can get a McChicken off the dollar menu. I'm pretty sure. At least you could. I don't know if you can anymore, but I remember you used to be able to get a McChicken off the dollar menu. Paragon's Wendy's Frosty. Oh, those are really good too. The Wendy's Frosty. Actually, right now, if there's a McDonald's by you, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's a regional thing, but in America, it's what is it called? What is it called? Oh no, I'm blanking. You get it for St. Patrick's Day. It's green, has a cherry on top. It's not a McFlurry. St. Patrick's Day drink. What the green? It's from McDonald's. I don't know what it's called, but it's that season right now. So if you want one of those, if they sell them at your local McDonald's, you can get one of those right now. Those used to be my favorite. But actually, there's a new one. Shamrock Shake. Yes, exactly. Shamrock Shake. It's that season now. You and I've never had a Baconator before. They're good. I would recommend it. Is it from Wendy's? People are saying Wendy's. Baconators from our waifu Wendy's. I see. Yep, Wendy's. Baconators are good though. Chobi, hey Pink, any games you're looking to get? The spring sale on Steam. Is the spring sale on right now? Because I really want to get what is it called? Don't Stop Talking and Nobody Explodes. The game that Mori Calliope and I don't know why I said her full name. The game that Callie and Corone played together on stream that led to the famous I Am Die Forever, Thank You clip. I really want to get that game. It looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like it could be fun for collab opportunities in the future. And then the Halo games too, Chobi, if they're on sale. I want to get the Halo games still. So it just depends if they go on sale. It's whatever goes on sale. I don't like how wiggly this line looks. Unwiggle it. Unwiggle it. Come on. But those are kind of the two I'm thinking about. I listened to Everything at the End of the World, a 6-hour album about how dementia feels like. I finished it in a day. Dang! That's pretty impressive. That's kind of scary, though, how dementia feels. It's like the music kind of mimics how it feels to have dementia. Is that just the name of the album? Because that sounds kind of scary. BirdCoon21. Hi, Pink. Hi, BirdCoon. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. We're doing some drawing right now. We're just doing some line art. I finished the sketch. I'm doing the skin right now. I'm going to try to separate them by whatever it is. So when I go in on the finished product, I can change the color of it very easily. Like, for example, the skin will probably end up being brown. The hair line art will end up being probably a whitish, yellowish. The dress will be a different color, like kind of like that. So I'm going to do them all in different layers. I'm doing the skin right now. How does this one look? Now, still wiggly. Too wiggly. I got to get better at less wiggly lines. Hi, Kate. Spicy McChicken. The spicy ones are good too, but it depends what I'm in the mood for. Nothing beats a vanilla McChicken some days. It's just what you're craving. It depends on what you're craving. I could probably just do a straight line for that. Ninja Nub. Shamrock Shake, Shamrock Shake. Yep. You guys, there's another one though. Actually, it's from Arby's. I don't know if Arby's, I think Arby's is in, I think it's just America. Maybe it's in Canada too. I'm not too sure. But, also, Ninja Nub, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I almost forgot, but I caught myself there. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you so much for joining. But there's a new Shamrock Shake competitor in town. And it says it's a returning item, but I've never seen it before. But there's a restaurant. If you guys don't know, it's called Arby's. They kind of have sliders. What else do they have? They're known for, like, cuts of meat, like roast beef, Reubens, if you know what a Reuben sandwich is, those types of foods. And they have something called the Andes Mint Shake, and it's made with those candies, Andes. They're a little mint, like menthol mint candy. They're so good. It might be one of my favorite mint candies ever. And they made a shake out of it. And I actually got it. I talked about it once on stream. I talked about how I wanted it. I actually went and got it. And I got a large. And the large was only like $4 or $5. And it was double the size of a Shamrock Shake large. For like half the price. Or not half the price. I don't know how much a Shamrock Shake large is. But I know they're expensive. So if you want a Shamrock Shake but don't want to spend the money and want something equally as good, I would recommend the Andy Shake from Arby's. Arby's! If you want to sponsor me, I'll drink all of the Andes mint shakes. I love Arby's. Their curly fries are so good. Can you imagine Arby's sponsoring a VTuber? I mean, I feel like whoever would sponsor a VTuber, I feel like Wendy's would be the first person to sponsor a VTuber, right? Because Wendy's is like the meme restaurant, I feel like. Not because, like their Twitter is so savage and everything. I feel like Wendy's would be the one to sponsor a VTuber. If any fast food chain was going to sponsor a VTuber, it would be Wendy's. Ninja Nut Man, I haven't had anything from Wendy's in a long time. I feel like me too. I usually... Oh, did my stream freeze or did my face freeze? I think my face froze. Maybe? Oh. My face all froze up? Oh no, I'm moving. I'm schmoving. Yeah, I feel like I usually go to McDonald's over Wendy's. But Wendy's has really good spicy nuggets. They had a special going on where you could get a ton of spicy nuggets. I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a huge amount of spicy nuggets you could get for not that much money. It was a good steal. Oops, that's a wrong line. It was a good steal. But yeah, I usually go to McDonald's over Wendy's. It's also probably because of my little sister, my baby sister. Because whenever I go to a fast food place, it's because she wants a Happy Meal. Because, you know, Happy Meals, they have the toy, they have the fun box. Wendy's doesn't have any of that stuff. Like, if you get a kid's meal from Wendy's, all you get is a... I don't even know if this is how yours actually look. We're leaving it like that for right now. It looks good enough. Good enough. But, yeah, she always wants a Happy Meal. And I feel like that's probably McDonald's biggest selling point. It's just the fact that they can say, yeah, we got Happy Meals. And, you know, other places don't. Because then you're like, let's say you're a middle-aged mom. You just got back from the soccer game. Oh, where should we go get food? Quick and semi-cheap. You got your two little kids in the back. They got their soccer cleats on, and they're like, I want a Happy Meal. You know, like, it's just so, it's very, nobody says, I want a Wendy's meal. It's called a Happy Meal. It makes you happy. That is very smart marketing on McDonald's end. To call it something like that, to make it so, iconic to have the toys. And McDonald's used to have really good toys too. You remember in like the early 2000s, late 90s, you get a whole video game basically with your Happy Meal? I mean, it's just if you want to look at a cool marketing tactic, and I in other classes I actually have had to look at McDonald's marketing tactics before, so it's again something I'm very familiar with. Um, it's just it's very smart. You People say this a lot. You want to get adults buying your product, get the kids to want something too. Yeah, that's how you get them. You get the kid in the store won't let go of the toy, you end up getting that toy. I mean, why do you think they put all the kids' toys? You ever notice you go to a Walmart or other grocery store chain, you look at you checking out all the little fun toy trinket things in the aisles are on the kid level. So if you have a kid walking around, the kid can pick it out, and that's when you're checking out. So then it's even harder to be like, oh no, you can't have this. It's right here. It's like $3. All I'm saying. Anyone that's looking to start a business, you wanna capitalize on the people that can actually spend the money. Go for the kids. I'm pretty behind in chat. Sorry about that, you guys. Actually, here, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's switch this out because it's getting pretty late. Let's save this. Ba-bam. I'm gonna catch up with chat really quick, and chat for a little bit longer, because we're at the 2-hour mark, and that's always what I strive for, especially with these later night streams. So I'm gonna catch up with chat really quick, and then probably call it a night. We got some of the line art done. I wish we got a little bit more done, but it's okay. The time we spent doing what would have been line art was spent fixing up. Some of the anatomy, so I'm glad we got that done. It was scary at first, then sad, and then to me it became apathetic. I didn't cry like others though. When what? When Callie didn't come back, or when the Shamrock Shake didn't? About fast food. We're kind of all over the place. No Name Arby's is a place that only people go to, or at least that's what I've heard. I feel very attacked. Ninja, I feel attacked. No Name. I feel attacked too, Ninja. I love Arby's. Ninja, man, I miss Arby's roast beef sandwich. Sadly, they're totally gone from my area. I feel like, yeah, Arby's are pretty rare. I can only think of one near my like immediate area. It's pretty far. No Name, don't. Hi, Candy. Woo, get that Arby's sponsorship. That'd be cool. I would want to get sponsored by something like I believe in, and I do believe in Arby's. They got good food. And their slogan is pretty silly. They have the slogan. Their slogan is "We have the meats," I think is their slogan, which is a really weird slogan to have. Ninja, wouldn't Wendy's be Wendy's VTuber? Well, they would have to animate her. They would have to give her a live 2D model. So I guess, yeah, I could see Wendy's doing that more so. Kind of like how KFC made that dating game. KFC has that, or I don't know if KFC made that game, but there's a KFC dating game, and they just made the Colonel really buff and jacked. There's also like a KFC Hallmark movie. It's like one of those really silly like rom-com movies or romantic drama movies. It's very it's very silly. They're also pretty good with their marketing, but I don't know. A KFC dating game doesn't really make me want KFC at all. Hi, Candy. Now I'm hungry now. Sorry, I don't mean to talk about fast food, make everyone hungry. It's late. I'm kind of hungry too, honestly. No Name, I don't know what happened, but the Happy Meals don't hit the same way they used to. It could be because I think they like for now, for example, you get a Happy Meal. They try to kind of push getting apple slices and milk instead of a soda and extra fries. You can choose still, but they're always like, would you like extra fries or apple slices, instead of just giving you the extra fries like they would in the past. So I feel like they're trying to make it more healthy. But But I agree. Happy Meals do, like, if I feel like if I get a Happy Meal, or I don't get a Happy Meal, but when my baby sister gets a Happy Meal and I get, like, say, a 10-piece chicken nugget, I feel like my chicken nuggets taste better than hers do. I don't know if that's true, but Ninja, my nephew, who's like a toddler, was able to trick my cousin and her family into ordering McDonald's. See, they get in your brain. They really do. It's like that scene from Futurama where Fry is dreaming and he has a nightmare, and then there's an ad in his dreams. It gets in your brain. Maybe not through radiation, the gamma rays or whatever it was, like in the show, but in real life, it just gets in your brain. Chubby, I want the Pokemon toys, but it's not socially acceptable anymore. I actually have 2 of the Pokemon boxes. Remember when people were buying those up and scalping them? I think that's the correct term, selling them back. I actually have 2 of the boxes in my room. Again, not because I was trying to get them, just because... And that's the thing, people are going and like, oh, I can't find these boxes anywhere. I just went there like on 2 separate occasions with my baby sister because she wanted Happy Meals. I pick her up after daycare. And when we come home sometimes, she's like, can I get McDonald's? And like maybe once a week I'll say, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And I was able to get 2 boxes of the Pikachu toys. It wasn't a big deal, but everyone wanted them so bad. Hi, Kenny. I remember when they had VHS tapes for a short time. What was on the VHS tape? That's pretty old school, actually. But what was on it? Was it like a commercial? I don't even know what you would put on that VHS tape. Hanako-kun, I missed you on H-chan. Oh, Hanako-kun, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you were able to make it. I know. I'm sorry I can't do the 2 p.m. streams for right now. It's just with my schedule in school, these late night streams just kind of make more sense. I'm hoping though eventually I'll be able to go back to doing 1 early morning stream, or not early morning, 2 p.m. is an early morning, but 1 earlier stream and then 1 late night stream as well. Ninja, wait, they had the tapes with the meal. Yeah, I want to know what they had, like 3 McDonald's episodes you could buy. It was really weird, but I really liked them as a kid. So was it like a sitcom? Or was it animated? Was it like a Disney type thing? Hanako-kun says the cat that never came back. I came back. I just couldn't come back at certain times. I'm here. I'm back. I made it back. Ninja, wait, hold on. That's news to me. A KFC Hallmark movie. Whoa, weird. Yeah, so the plot was, it was a girl who was rich and her mom who lived in this big mansion. But actually, they weren't actually rich. They had a bunch of debt. So they were actually very poor. So the mom decides that she's going to marry her daughter off to a very rich man in order to get rid of the debt and save the family from having to go into poverty. And the rich man is kind of not a very nice guy. He's not very nice. And while this is all happening, and I don't even know if I would call it a movie. I don't even know if I would call it a movie because I think it's only 30 minutes long, 30 to 45 minutes. So it's more like a TV episode, like it's a story, a full story with a beginning, middle, end, but it's not an hour and a half, an hour and 15, however long a movie would be. But while this is happening, while the mom's trying to marry off the daughter to the rich guy, a new chef comes into the kitchen. They hire a new chef. And if you know anything, this new chef is the Colonel. And he's very hot. They made him very attractive. He's kind of got that old man salt and pepper type of vibe going on with the huge jacked arms, the gray hair, everything. And he joins the family's kitchen and he's working for them. And the daughter falls in love with the Colonel instead of the man she's supposed to marry. And that's kind of how the main meat of the story goes. And also there's a subplot where the Colonel has this secret recipe, which is the KFC recipe, that he's really proud of and is about to debut. And I think the rich guy The rich guy ends up stealing the secret recipe, and he's like, I'll give the secret recipe back if you marry me. It's a whole thing. She ends up marrying the colonel. She ends up making out with him, and it's a happy ending for everyone, except, I guess, the rich guy and the mom. But she ends up marrying the colonel, and because of his recipe that he has, his secret recipe, he becomes rich because he's able to make all this money on his KFC, his fried chicken empire. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everything. It's a happily ever after for everyone except the rich guy and the mom, because the mom convoluted with the rich guy to steal the KFC recipe. So, Hanako-kun, Ohio. Good morning, Hanako-kun. Just because you worked hard on it doesn't mean it's good. Guess that's why my dad. Oh no, that's some dark humor. I feel like my whole room. That's some dark humor. The lights just went low because that's some dark humor. Hard candy. They had a McDonald's cartoon for a short time. I didn't explain that well. It was animated like the Rugrats, from what I remember. Rugrat. Oh no, you got auto-corrected. Ripperoni. I didn't like the Rugrats. Oh, you know what show I wasn't allowed to watch, actually? Also, wait, I'll catch up with Chan. I'm almost caught up. Hanako-kun, did you get my I have no friends tweet? So the thing is, I don't see all tweets, and I'll say this, if you ever at me, I'll do my best to respond, but especially because of school right now, I haven't been too active on Twitter. So I might not see all tweets. So I don't think I saw it, Hanako-kun. So I apologize about that. But yeah, I haven't been too active on Twitter. I've mostly been using it to give like just pure content. And just to say good morning to everyone and wish everyone a good day for the morning. But I haven't been too active on Twitter because of school. I'm hoping that'll change within these next 2 weeks, because things should clear up after this week and then next week. But we'll see. The grind don't stop for us college students. But the one show I was never allowed to watch as a kid, I don't know if you guys know of this show. I think it was on PBS, which is a public broadcast, an American public broadcast, which means it's publicly funded. It's not like a private business. It's a publicly funded thing. It was Caillou. I don't know if anyone remembers Caillou or had heard about Caillou or anything like that. I was not allowed to watch Caillou because my mama said he acted like a brat. And she didn't like how he acted, and she didn't want that to rub off on me when I was young. Because when Caillou was out, I was probably like a toddler, a little over a toddler. So I was young and impressionable. So I was not allowed to watch Caillou at all for that reason. She was like, yeah, he's a brat all the time. He whines, he throws tantrums. She was like, she didn't want me to like. She didn't want me to experience that and think that was acceptable behavior, so I wasn't allowed to watch Caillou. Hanako-kun, me and Chef are playing Among Us today. Ooh, I hope you have fun. That'll be a fun time. Is it gonna be on stream? Hopefully, if it is on stream, maybe I'll be able to pop by and say hello. But that'll be fun, Hanako-kun. Ninja, you couldn't watch Caillou. Nope, she didn't like him. She didn't like him. Not at all. Caillou's One Punch Man. He kind of does. He's got that bald head. Have you guys ever seen those, like, theories? People make theories about, like, kids' cartoon shows. And I'm talking about, like, kids' cartoon shows, like Blue's Clues, Caillou, what's another kids' shows? You know what's a favorite? Well, I'll finish my one thought before I go off on another tangent. But there was a theory, or Ed, and Eddie was another kid show that there were a lot of theories on. There was a theory that Caillou actually had cancer, and that's why he was bald. And I think that's the weirdest theory anyone could come up with, because why would he just casually have cancer? And they never talk about it, never bring it up, anything. Wouldn't it be more likely that he just doesn't have hair? Some kids don't grow hair for a while, and some kids are born with a lot of hair. I feel like that makes more sense than thinking he like has cancer or something. Hard Candy, I have nightmares about Caillou. Caillou was scary. The art style is kind of scary too. But the tangent I was gonna go off on. Hard Candy Casual Cancer. Yeah, he was just a casual. I actually don't know anything about the star sign Cancer. I was gonna make a joke, but I don't know anything about this Cancer star sign except I think it's a crab. Isn't Cancer a crab in astrology? I think it is. Era, I'm gonna cook some ramen. Ooh, you could throw a fried egg in there. I always like doing that to spice up my ramen, and a little sriracha. Enjoy the ramen though, Era. That sounds good. I might make some ramen too. I don't know. I shouldn't eat this late, but I always get so hungry after a stream. I don't know why. But does anyone remember? It was also on PBS, PBS Kids. Does anyone remember Little Bill? I think it was. I think. From what I can remember, it feels like a fever dream. But there was a show about Bill Cosby as a child. And it was called Little Bill. And if that's not the worst, one of the worst things that has probably aged after everything we know about Bill Cosby, that has to be one of them. Because that show, I don't remember anything about that show. And I don't think they'll play reruns of it ever. Like, they won't play any reruns of The Cosby Show. Just because of everything that happened. But that was a weird show. That one was a weird show. Era, I put in hot sauce and just boil an egg with ramen. See, I really like sriracha. I don't know. I haven't tried other hot sauces with it, but sriracha is probably my favorite hot sauce to put in. Although, I have had in an actual restaurant before, chili oil in my ramen, and that's really good too. That we got back on the topic of food. I was talking about cartoons, and then we got back on the topic of food. I must be hungry. Hard Candy, Little Bill would always come on when I was sick at home. That's true. It was kind of like, that's how I remember it. That's probably why I think it's a fever dream. Because, oh, I just remembered something. Let me see if I can pull it up. That's probably why I remember it as a fever dream. Because you'd always be sick when you watch it because you're home from school. What is that show called? There's a show that I feel like nobody is going to remember. I have to find it. Show. Let me see if I can find it. What the heck was the name of this show? Oh my god. Does anyone remember this? If anyone remembers this, I will be very surprised. Let me see. Let me pull up a picture. I have to download it. Save image. Save image. Pictures. Save that. Okay. Let me see. Pull up. Image. Image. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. We're on hold. I gotta pull up this picture. Okay, I got it. Does anyone remember this show? I'm gonna cover chat a little bit for a second. Does anyone remember this show? It's called the Rubba Dubbers. I don't know if anyone remembers this show. Eris, yes, that's real. Yeah, Little Bill was weird. Vaguely sounds familiar and sounds cursed too. Hanako, the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. The Cat in the Hat is a whole separate thing. Kataro, hello. Hi, Kataro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you have a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Kataro, what the? Oh, God, what is that? Hanako-kun, yes, I had a DVD. I don't know where I saw this show, but I remember this show very vaguely. It's called The Rubba Dubbers. Hard Candy, the show looks terrifying. Cursed frog guitar. It does look very cursed. But this show is about bath toys. It was set in a bathtub, and it was all these bath toys. And they would just mess around, have a good time. What's the theme song? What is? Let me see. Can you get copyright strike for or copyright claim for a Rubba Dubbers theme song? Rubba Dubbers. It's kind of fun to say. Rubba Dubbers theme song. Theme song. Here we go. This is the intro. Ooh, hopefully it's not too loud. I'll turn it down.
Make a different future. Start different.
This is an ad with you're not gonna know what it is. All right, here we go.
Here come the rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splish, splash. Here come the rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splosh. Here's Tommy! Rubber dubbers, big more! Rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splosh. Terrence! Rubber dubbers, remember! Rubber dubbers, Reg and Ophelia!
Here come the rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splish, splash.
Here come the rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splosh. Here comes the rubber dubbers, splish, splash, splosh.
That is Hanako-kun. You say you remember that. I have no idea where that's from. Let's get rid of it. Goodbye, Rubber Dubbers. Splish, splash, splosh. Demetrius, thanks for the stream. Of course, Demetrius. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Hi, Candy. I'm starting to think I'm terrified of most kids' show. No, it was fun. It was fun. It was a fun show. I think it was British, which was weird because it was on Nickelodeon, but they all had British accents, which is the weird part. Katara hashtag ad. I know. I should have muted it faster. I forgot I could mute things. Hard Kitty, maybe you'll get that Rubber Dubbers sponsorship. I'm pretty sure Rubber Dubbers is long gone. Very, very long gone. Very long gone. Ninja enough. Time for nightmares, I guess. Hanako-kun. Pingu. Yeah, Pingu was a fun show, too. He's got that newt. Katara, the creepiest thing is boobas. We were talking about boobas earlier. Me and Hard Kitty were talking about boobas. His sister and me had the dancing one. There was one that could dance, like a toy. You would press its foot and it would start dancing. Sweetie Pooper, hello. Hi, sweetie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. We're just doing some chit-chatting right now. But thank you so much for coming. I don't think I've seen you around here before, so I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Thank you so much. Katara, though I can't remember much of my past, I remember that show in particular. Won't leave my little hamster brain. That show was a trip. I think every single episode is up on YouTube for some reason, so you can actually watch it right now if you really wanted to. And it's much weirder than I remember it being. But I mean, the thing that probably drew in a lot of children was probably the fact that it was so bright and colorful, because the boobas were very bright and colorful. Very. And they would move around and fly around, and that's probably what captured a lot of, like, toddlers' attention. So that was probably the reason why. Hanako-kun, Friends? Like the show Friends? Surprisingly, I haven't watched any of Friends. People, I don't know. I never really watched any sitcoms. Growing up, or just even when I was older, I can't really think of any sitcoms I watch. And I've never seen... I've seen episodes, but I've never seen all of The Office, which I feel like a lot of people is like, oh, you've never seen every single episode of The Office 27 times? But nah, I haven't. And then Friends, and then The Big Bang Theory I never really watched either. What are other popular sitcoms? I don't know of too many. Hanako-kun, Doctor Who. Yeah, my little brother really liked Doctor Who. Him and my mom were very into it for a time. When I don't know all their names, but when the bald guy was the doctor, the tall bald guy, they watched it when he was the doctor, is what I remember. The It Crowd. See, yeah, I don't even know that one. I can't even really think of that one off the top of my head. When you type it, I think of the horror movie honestly first before anything else. Ninja Nub, don't worry, I haven't watched The Office either. It's funny. I like watching it. It catches my attention when I watch it. But I don't know. I never like picked it up on Netflix. I was always watching other stuff on Netflix. Katara, the Muppets scared me as a kid. The Muppets are kind of scary, not gonna lie. Although I think Big Bird is pretty scary, more so than the Muppets, especially the chef. That's true. Beaker too, the really skinny Beaker guy. That only talks. He's like me 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 me. He talks like that. He's kind of scary. He can be scary. Hi Candy, The Office watches me. I feel like that's whenever I would watch The Office on Netflix, I would end up falling asleep to it. Honestly, it was a good show to have on in the background. Hanako-kun, Crunchyroll has a mascot. They make little comics now with that mascot now. Too, I think. They have like a little 4-panel comic that I see floating on Twitter and other places from time to time. Hi, Kitty. I could see the Muppets being scary. See, I could understand that. I could understand the Muppets being kind of scary for kids. Especially, again, but Big Bird is kind of scary, too. Ninja Nub, I love the Muppets. I never really watched the Muppets growing up. I knew of them, and I especially knew of, like, Kermit. But I didn't really watch them at all. Qatar, Big Bird was scary until I saw his video of Mr. Hopper, then I cried. Oh, I never heard of that video before. Is that the one where they explain to Big Bird, like, what death is? That sounds really morbid, but I know there's a scene where it's, like, Big Bird and he's like, well, where'd this guy go? And they take the opportunity to like, kind of explain what death is. And, like, how to deal with the emotions with it. Was that what that's from? Because that sounds familiar, if that's right. Hi, Candy. I had a nightmare about the elephant thing trying to get me. There's an elephant? There's an elephant in the Muppets? I don't remember an elephant from the Muppets. Muppet. Or are you talking Sesame Street? Sesame Street. Elephant? Oh, jeez, he is scary. I understand that. Wow, that's a scary elephant. Okay, it makes his name is Mr. Aloysius Snuffleupagus? Aloysius Snuffleupagus? He's scary. I can understand that. Hanako-kun, you missed my comment. Oh, about the Crunchyroll? I saw that one, unless there was a different one. I didn't see another one, though. Qatar Big Bird was... Oh, wait, I read that one already. Qatar Old Woolly Mammoth from Sesame Street was my most favorite. Is the elephant and the woolly mammoth the same? Or is there a different one? I think the woolly mammoth is Snuffleupagus. Maybe the elephant is somebody else. Sweetie, I like the guy in the trash can in Sesame Street. Ah, Oscar the Grouch. He was cool. He was fun. He was kind of just minding his own business. At least most of the times. I feel like people would come up to him. He's kind of like, in a way, Squidward. Like, where, like, he was grouchy, but, I mean... You always need the grouch character. You always need the grouch character. Sweetie, he had a pet elephant. Did he? Did Oscar have a pet elephant? I don't know anything about Sesame Street either, apparently. Oscar the Grouch. Elephant. The elephant stomp with Oscar? It does look like he had a pet elephant. You're right, sweetie. I didn't know that. Hard Candy. Oh, gee, I just remembered Muppets Baby. That was a weird time period, the 90s, where every single like pop icon got turned into a baby. There was Looney Tunes babies, Muppet babies, Felix the Cat baby. What else was turned into a baby? Probably Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse probably was turned into a baby. Ninja, yep, also did you know Big Bird was almost in the Challenger? What? Like the the puppeteer for Big Bird, or the actual Big Bird costume? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if Big Bird exploded in the Space Challenger explosion? A lot of kids would have a lot of explaining to do to or a lot of parents would have a lot of explaining to do to their kids. Jeez. Hard Candy, the woolly mammoth was one. I see. Hanako-kun, it's the Crunchyroll Hime comment. I didn't see a comment like that. Maybe it didn't pop up? I didn't see anything about a princess. A Hime comment. That's weird. Sometimes if you type a comment, they disappear for some reason. I've had that happen during live streams before too. Katara, Oscar the Grouch, don't touch my garbage. He had his own can. He was minding his own business. He stayed in his lane. Ninja, no, sadly I vibe with Oscar, especially now. You know who I feel like I vibed with for a little bit? What is his name? Eeyore. Everyone's vibed with Eeyore at some point, I feel like. Eeyore is a very vibeable character, because everyone gets sad from time to time, so I feel like it's very easy to vibe with Eeyore. Hi, Candy. I don't know how to spell his name. I think the whole is Snuffleupagus? Like that, I think. Possibly? Katara, I imagine Oscar roasting every adult hard. He's savage. I could see that. He would be, if Oscar was a guy now, I could see him just like minding his own business but casually throwing shade at other people. I could absolutely see that. Hanako-kun, you really need to stop like immediately. Me? No, I'm not stopping. That was from my rap! Unless you're not quoting me and you're quoting something else, but that was from my rap! That was from my rap! Hard Candy, I always sympathize with Oscar. He is. He's very Oscar, Eeyore, who else? Squidward. I read somewhere online, it was like a meme. People are like, you grow up being a SpongeBob, but to end up turning into a Squidward. Something like that. You know, YouTube shadow bans be like, exactly. Sometimes they just kind of like comments disappear. I don't know why. Ninja, both because they were going to shoot an episode of Sesame Street in the shuttle or something, but they had to cancel. Oh wow, that's insane. That's like. You know, you ever see those top 10 lists where it's like, I survived, and they talk about the crazy situations where they were this close to like dying or being in a dangerous situation. Like, you hear all those stories about people. I've heard a couple of stories from people whose parents who used to live in New York City. This might be a little too, never mind. That's a little too dark. Never mind. That's a bit too dark for our happy, cheery stream. I won't bring up 9/11. But, yeah, you hear those stories about people like, oh, I was gonna go here, and then I got a phone call, and that kept me busy for 2 minutes, and then a tree fell right on top of my car, and if I was in the car, then something horrible would have happened. It's just crazy to hear those types of those types of stories. Katara, Rin has an Eeyore plushie. Oh, that's so cute. It's cute. That is really cute. Does she have a picture of it on her Twitter? That'd be really cute to see. That's so adorable, though. I have I have a squid. It's just a squid. I got it from an aquarium. But, I have a squid plushie that I really like. Hi, Candy. Wow, I'm good. I did try it. It was hard to spell it. I don't think I spelled it right either. Katara Pink dropping bars. Yeah, if you saw the rap on Twitter. If you saw the rap on Twitter, you know. Hanako-kun, post your rap on YouTube. I thought about it. I thought about posting it on YouTube, but I figured it was too short. It's only like a 34-second video. I figured that probably... I mean, maybe I might post it, but I just figured it's only 34 seconds. Maybe it's not worth posting on YouTube, you know? And if I was gonna post it, I feel like I should have posted it when I was returning from my break, and I didn't. So if I posted it now, it would be kind of like weird continuity. A weird continuity. Katara, old Squidward was the best. New Squidward is just not good. Is New Squidward different? I don't know if you're talking specifically about Camp Coral, the new SpongeBob spin-off, or if you're talking about just like his new character dynamic. But in the older episodes, Squidward was grouchy yet relatable, and in the new episodes, he's kind of just a meanie to be a meanie. There's still certain times I watch a lot of SpongeBob because I watch it with my baby sister. She really likes it. There's been a couple of episodes where Squidward isn't horrible, but most episodes where it's Squidward-centric, it's just him getting the absolute... He's getting beat up, basically, in, like, slapstick comedy situations, and he doesn't necessarily deserve it, and then it makes him more angry, and he starts acting really mean towards, like, SpongeBob or Patrick, even though they're not necessarily the cause of his... pain, and then it just makes him come across as very unlikable. But in the older ones, he would only get upset at SpongeBob if something was directly caused by SpongeBob, and then if he went too far, he would know when to apologize, and he always felt bad for SpongeBob. So I feel like that's the main difference between the older Squidward and the newer Squidward. But if you're talking about the Camp Coral spin-off, which is absolutely atrocious, would not recommend it at all. It hurts my eyes to look at. They made Squidward a teenager for whatever reason, so he's young and also kind of unbearable. Hanako-kun, make a short video where you use the fun face. What fun face? You mean my smiling face? Let me see. Let me pull it up. This one? This one? I'm just smiling. See, I like the face, but it makes my mouth so wide, and I feel like I kind of look like I have like a duck bill a little bit going on. So that's kind of why I stick to neutral more, because I feel like it kind of looks a little off. Hi, Candy. If we're talking about plushies, I have a Kiwi Beanie Baby from back in the day. That sounds so cute. Hard Candy. Oh, did I not close my thing? Oops. I did not close that. That sounds so cute. Kiwi birds are so adorable. That sounds adorable. Katara, best 34 seconds of your life. Maybe I will post it on, because on Twitter it'll just get buried. So maybe it is worth posting on YouTube just so it doesn't get buried. It wouldn't be a bad thing. And I mean, more content on my YouTube channel that aren't 2-hour, 2.5-hour live streams is not always a bad thing. Hanako-kun, one Krabby Patty, hold the mayo. Patrick, that's a gun. Oh no! I like that scene where he's like, hello? Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. And it just goes like that, back and forth, back and forth. Katara's mayonnaise and instrument. That's also a really good scene. See, old SpongeBob just hits different. There's nothing better than old SpongeBob, in my opinion. But yeah, they made a spin-off of SpongeBob called Camp Coral. And it looks like Jimmy Neutron. They made it 3D for whatever reason, and it doesn't look the best, in my opinion. I watched the first episode with my baby sister because she wanted to watch it, and I didn't care one way or another. But it just doesn't look good. again, it's 3D animated, and I can't say like I could do any better. I can't 3D animate. I'm not trying to throw any shade at the people that made Camp Coral, but if you watch it, you notice it's very dark. A lot of the shadows, like in a lot of action scenes, like where there's a lot of movement, there's very dark shadows on the characters' faces, and it just all looks very muddled, very dark, and it just doesn't look good. Everything has this weird shine to it too because it's 3D. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Hanako-kun, that one. Later today, I'll tweet a picture of my dog to you. Oh, that's cute. What kind of dog is it? I have a dog too. That's cute. Ninja Nub. Anyone remember the Fry Cook games? That was a good one. I think my favorite part is the guy that, well, there's two. I like the guy that runs up to the big fire pit and he puts the torch in. That little skit that they had. And then I really like the one where I think it's SpongeBob dives into the hot oil, and then he splashes the audience, and it turns into they all turn into fish sticks. That was also a very funny part. Katara, if you grew up with old SpongeBob, you're living the life. You know what SpongeBob episode actually scared me though? When I was really young, I couldn't watch the hash slinging slasher episode. That one actually scared me. And I didn't like Nosferatu at the end. The fact that like a real guy pops up, that always freaked me out. That scared me when I was younger. Ninja Manime's classic SpongeBob. I'll be honest, some of the newest SpongeBob episodes aren't bad. They really aren't. But a lot of them are bad. There was one recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. I remember watching one, especially the gross out ones. There were a lot of SpongeBob episodes that were just gross out. You remember? I don't know if anyone will remember this because it's newer SpongeBob. But does anyone remember the episode where he gets a splinter in his thumb and it like balloons up? And it ends up getting like infected. It's a gross episode. It's really gross. And there's just a lot of those. And I don't like, some people like the gross out humor. It's not my cup of tea. It's very visually unappealing. Hi Candy, I remember going to my aunt's right after school, heating up pizza rolls and watching SpongeBob. That's still me, minus the aunt. I love pizza rolls. I heat up pizza rolls still. Or pizza bagels. Pizza bagels are really good. Hanako-kun, make some fan art of me as the doctor. I have to finish the projects I'm working on first. I gotta finish those first. How can you? Oh yeah, hello. We used to think it's old now. I know, right? Amanda, please. Katara, the hash slinging, the hash slinging, the crash slinging, the bash slinging, the mash. That was a good episode. But yeah, as a kid, it scared the absolute bejeebies out of me. Hanako-kun, yes, I remember the bald eagle with a mustache. Is that from one of the newer ones? I don't know if I remember that one. Ninja, oh god, we're really going down memory lane for me. I bring back all the memories. Hi, Candy. Nostalgia is my game. That's all I think about. That's true. If you want to see really cool, like, older games, you should go check out Hard Candy's channel. He played Resident Evil 1, Silent Hill 1, and I've been watching it. And I really like watching those older games. And it does, if you grow up with those games, it's very nostalgic. I never grew up with them. So it's more like I just watch them because I find it interesting. But they're really cool. So if you want to check out those, you can check out Hard Candy's channel. Hanako-kun, for the next karaoke stream, sing Downtown by Petulia Clark. Oh, I have to look up that song. I've never heard of it before. But I'll check it out, Hanako-kun. I'll check it out. Katara, go to sleep. Have a good day or night, Pink. Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Katara. I hope you have a good rest of your night as well. And I hope you have sweet dreams. Sleep underneath Rin's blanket for warmth. Oh, that does sound warm. That sounds nice. But thank you so much for coming to the stream, Kataro. I think I'm going to join you. Actually, I think I'll be calling the stream here. It's about 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is a little longer than I have been doing recently. So I'm glad we spent some time. I'm glad we spent some time chatting a little bit, having a bit of a longer stream. But I do think I'm gonna join you and calling it a night for right now. Hanako-kun, the karaoke streams are real gems. I do want to do another karaoke stream. I think I would do it for 300. Once I hit 300 subs, do another karaoke stream. Pick out some new songs, maybe do some songs not in English. But I do like doing karaoke streams, so I think it would be fun. Ninja Nub, thank you for the stream. Sorry, I was like, oh no, not at all. People, even if you come late, if you come towards the end, it doesn't bother me at all. Even just showing up to pop in and saying hi, I really appreciate all forms of engagement. And just popping by, even if you don't even say anything and like in the background, anything. And there's always the VODs too. I appreciate all forms of engagement, basically. So you don't have to apologize for being late. It's totally okay. I'm just really appreciative that you want to come to my streams at all and you enjoy sitting here and chatting with us and everything. So I really appreciate it. Hi, Candy Night Pink. It was a fun stream. Yay, I'm glad. And I feel like we got a lot done on the art too. Hanako-kun, Jane, till later today when I reveal my doggy. Yeah. But yeah, this was the last stream for this week. I have the stream scheduled for next week up on Sunday again. Thank you guys all so much for joining me in this art stream tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have good rest of your days or nights or whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you all again real soon. Ciao!